Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I'm excited to work on two of the custom Patreon spreads that I am creating this month. The first one is going to be for Bobby, who asked for a bookish theme with all of the rainbows, so I'm going to work on that. And then for Christine, who asked for a Hallmark Christmas movie theme, and I'm excited to do that as well. So if you are interested in checking out this plan with me, stay tuned. I will have everything linked down below. Let's go. All right, so this is the second or third spread that I've done for Bobby, and I'm starting to get to know the things that she likes and dislikes, and I'm 95% sure that Bobby is a girl that loves all the color, a girl after my own heart that's all about the rainbows. And so Bobby, that is what you are getting in this spread. You are going to get all of the color. So I hope that you love it. She requested the newest Bookish sticker book, not the newest one, the colorful Bookish sticker book, which is the one I have right here. And we're going to use this sticker book. I have some washi tape that I put down the middle of the binding right there, and that's washi tape that I picked up at Hobby Lobby on clearance recently. And we're going to change up the layout a little bit on the dashboard side, just because I think it's fun to change it out. I don't know if you have seen the new dashboard layouts that the Happy Planner just released as part of their fall release. I actually ordered an extension pack of those with Bobby in mind, knowing that she likes the dashboard layout, but it hasn't come in yet. What they did was change up over on the left-hand side, instead of those 4 quadrants and then the focus at the bottom, they actually have one long to-do list all the way to the left. And I'm really excited to give that layout a try. I think it's going to be super functional. So I will definitely show you guys that layout once it comes in the mail. All right, so I'm working on a little bit of whiteout here because we don't need these florals in the corner, and I wanted to white out underneath where this long sticker box was going to go. So it says shine bright up at the top and brings that rainbow right on in, which I love. And ta-da, it's straight on the first try. You guys, that never happens. It must be a good luck kind of day. I'll do a little bit more whiteout and cover up these titles as well. I always do this on a dashboard layout. That way you can add in your own titles however you need for that week. So you might have a bunch of errands to run, you might have things to buy, you might have a long task list, you might have a cleaning list, you might have who knows what you have, but you can change that up really easily by just covering up with those stickers. All right, so now we're gonna look at a little bit of the decorative element. I love this chair with a little dog curled up in it. I think it's so sweet, and I'm looking for one of the Bookish girls, and for some reason I'm having a little bit of trouble finding it in the sticker book. There they are on a box, but oh, there they are. They're this girls, and we're gonna go with purple hair. Purple hair is my favorite, so we're gonna put her in, and that chair is a weird perspective, like a weird size as compared to the girls. So I think instead of the chair right there, we'll put that over to the side. Let's do the stack of books that she is about to read. And I love how the glasses on top of the stack of books kind of matches the glasses that she's wearing. That will be super cute all together. Let me get this layered the right way. All right, so we got our Bookish girl, we got our stack of books, and I love this little bookshelf. Whenever I have something like this, I always like the perspective to make sense. So the bookshelf is going to be up higher because it would be hanging on a wall, whereas the stack of books would be more towards the ground. So I know that's probably a little bit overthinking it for a planner spread, but it makes sense in my head. So that's how I want it to be on the page. So we're just gonna put this stack of books up here at the top near this little weekly box where a lot of people keep track of their meals and things like that. And that is perfect. It says enjoy life up there, so she can track whatever she wants in that top box. All right, next up, a little bit more whiteout over here in this corner. These are beautiful florals. This is actually the Spoonful of Faith extension pack, and I love it. We just don't need these florals with this particular spread. So adding a little whiteout, we're going to have the book cascading over here. And this is where I decide I'm just going to have books kind of all over. It's going to bring the spread together. The color itself is going to bring the spread together. All of these colors all over the page are going to have a pretty big impact, but let's layer a few books. We have this one, and then we'll do a smaller black one kind of cascading down from it. still plenty of room to write in the box. It's something I always try to balance because I don't know how much my patrons like to write on their spreads. I have a bunch of different planners, so I don't need a ton of room to write on every single spread, but I do want to make sure it's functional. So I always try to balance out the decorative with making sure there's room for them to add what they need. All right, let's layer a few of these books because I like things in groups of three. So now we have 3 of the black books, and I think that balances pretty nicely. And now I'm just looking for some more decorative pieces, what I might want to put down in the right-hand corner. I love this quote. It says, "The world was hers for the reading." I don't know that that's actually going to make it on the page. And here's one that does. "She got lost in a good book," or I think it says "get lost in a good book." That's going to end up moving later. It fit perfectly right there for now, but as I continue to add, we're going to move that one later, and I'm super glad that it came up pretty easily. All right, let's go bold. We have black on the page, so we're going to anchor the black over here. It says, "You are a limited edition." I love this kind of rainbow to-do list, and I think it's great for the weekend because oftentimes on the weekend, especially if you are working during the week, it's your time to get a bunch of stuff done. So I like having kind of just a general task list on the weekend that overlaps Saturday and Sunday. So we will put that one right there, perfect for writing your weekend to-dos, and layer it with that beautiful chair that we had picked out earlier. For the functionality, I am going to pick out just a few boxes that I can layer over here on the right side. It makes it really easy when you are using one sticker book because you know things are going to go together. With this Bookish sticker book, there are a few different themes. So there's a lot of plants, there's a lot of books, there are some rainbows. That's kind of, I mean, they all go together, but it's kind of a different feel at times. So it's can be a little tricky. I just want to make sure that I'm focusing on the bookish theme. I'm also trying to make sure as I lay out some functionality on the right side that I don't get repetitive. So when I'm layering, I'm trying to choose different pieces. I had another small box picked out to layer with here, but I already did that on Tuesday. So instead we'll layer with a little banner, still room to write in the box and then outside the box. On Monday, we already have some illustrations up there cascading from the top. So all we need is a little bit of a word, a little focus, and then we will add some bullet points later on. So we'll put that there. And like I said, bullet points are going to be pretty important. I'm trying to see what else I might want to add. I love the plants. So let's get cozy here and add a few plants next to our chair and our sleeping dog. Oh wait, it looks really cute up here. Okay, we'll add it up here to soften up that corner. Love putting things around the corners because I think it softens up that box look. And now I'm going to use these stars as the bullet points. I did not see other appropriate size bullet points in this book, so we're going to go with the stars. I generally like to do 3 bullet points for each box or where I'm going to have bullet points because I think mostly you have 3 main tasks in a day, 3 events. I think that will probably work. If you need more, of course, you can write in between the lines. I always put the bullet points every other line just for spatial reasons. So I'm going to add a few of those down on the page. I'm trying to alternate colors and there's a couple of different sizes that I'm working with. So I'll just make sure to kind of balance those out between these 2 areas. Once those are down on the page, I'm going to take my attention back to the left side because I have this kind of awkward white space between that long box and where the bulleted list is on the page. And so I need to figure out what I'm going to put there. And I struggle a little bit and have to end up moving a few things. I love this little banner. It is so cute. And I'm just going to layer it on a different box. So let's pull out another rainbow box because why not? And this rainbow box has a stack of books. I don't want that stack of books because I have an identical version of that stack of books right below. So instead, I'm going to just cover it with a little banner. And you're going to see me, I'm just experimenting, just picking up stickers, putting them down, picking them up, putting them back. So it happens when you're trying to figure out a little space. Look at me trying to, maybe I'll grab one of these and that'll fill. It's just, there was trapped white space and I didn't like it. And I'm trying to figure out what I need to do in that white space. So pull this up, turn this, let's layer this. You guys, this is, I definitely overthink this just a little bit. I'm like, this should go here. That fills that space nicely. You can kind of highlight an important task that week. But how am I going to fill in? Well, that's too much stuff right there. It's like all crowded in the middle. And so then I move the quote and it fixes the spacing. Thank goodness that quote came off, because now you have your little coffee nook up there. I love it. You have space right underneath to continue to write. I can add this, get lost in a good book. There's still space to write in the focus area. And let's just add, for good measure, let's add the word love right here, because why not? I put it down, I have to end up moving it over ever so slightly just for spacing reasons. Whenever I'm working on patron spreads, I try to be super particular because I want them to be super happy with their spreads. So we'll get that down, and then this one's pretty much done. I'm just gonna add a little faux washi tape sticker at the top of the section with these words. That'll fit right up here. I love that it's white because then it kind of melts into the page. Yep, that looks good up there. Just repositioning to make it more close to the center. And then I will add a similar one to balance it out. At the bottom, I do have to move that chair, peel it up. I had really good luck moving stickers on this particular spread. So lucky me, I should have probably used a planning guide, but I was winging it and it worked out. So yay for that, Bobby. I hope you love this spread. The only thing left to do is take the We Are Memory Keepers disc punch and get all of those punched, and this one's ready to go. All right, next up is Christine's Hallmark movie spread. Okay, so my newest patron, Christine, I'm super excited. This is the first spread I've made for her, and I really hope she loves it. She loves Hallmark movies, Hallmark Christmas movies to be precise. So she wanted a holiday movie theme, but she didn't want to go with like the classic movies. She like watches all of the Hallmark Christmas movies. And so she asked for this specific week in October because that's when the movies start playing. And so I thought this was a fun, challenging spread. I'm using several different sticker books. So you saw me going through the Wrong Holiday book from last year. There are several of the girls that look like they're chilling in their PJs watching movies, which I thought was absolutely appropriate. I have the new holiday sticker book that was part of the Holly Yay Be Happy box from the Happy Planner that has some great Christmas boxes in it. So I wanted to use that. And then I'm pulling out a sheet of stickers from the Summer Memories sticker book from Amber Plans Her Day, because she had a whole sheet of stickers dedicated to movie watching. And so I thought those would be great. And then on top of all of that, I actually printed out, I purchased some quotes from Etsy that were image files that I could print out, and I printed those out, and they all have to do with Hallmark movies. So a lot of different sticker books, some washi, lots of things coming together on this spread, and let's see how I can balance it all out. All right, so I started out with this double box here in the corner. I thought that it would be a great place to write down the movies that you're planning on watching that week. So wanted to include that there. I'm gonna bring down a little bit of that washi tape just to make sure that it balances out all the way down. And then above that, I'm going to use this quote that says, "Shh, watching Hallmark Christmas movies." So I have the wrong girl that's in her PJs, like all comfy with her holiday drink in hand. And then I thought that'd be just a great place to write out the movies that you want to watch. Above the top of it, I'm going to add a box. I kind of like a running to-do list box. So this one is, I mean, it's not huge, but it's something to write some extra to-dos during the week. I end up, like I said before, I use a lot of stickers on those patron spreads. And so I think this extra box might help in case I put too many stickers on one space during the week. All right, here's a film strip from that fun sticker sheet from Amber Plans Her Day. Like I said, that one's part of a whole sticker book called Summer Memories, but I love how there's different themes. So we're going to use the film strip because we're driving home the idea of the movies. This green box had some words written in it. I'm actually going to white those out because the spacing works out perfectly for the Christmas movies to fit right in that box. And that's going to go really well. I realize Hallmark kind of goes over the top of it, but that's okay. I think it'll still work, and we'll cut this washi. That is so cute. I love that. And then there's just enough room for this box right here. And Christine, you can use that box for anything you want to track during the week. That will be perfect. Okay, so I have all of that over on the left-hand side. We got to balance it with something over on the right-hand side. Look at this cute camera. Again, movie theme, let's go for it. We're going to add some washi tape here at the bottom because when I have, I want to make a cluster and it makes sense for the camera to be sitting on something, and I wanted to bring that dark green from the box over to the right side. So we're going to put that down. We'll have our little camera and then we'll make room for another quote. I kind of go back and forth. There's lots of different options for the quote, and I'm super glad I found this file because it definitely seems like something I will be able to use in my personal planner as well. So let's put this guy down, and then I always try to, I printed the, or these are on clear, so I definitely want to try to white out some of the lines. Sorry, my head is getting in the way. White out some of the lines right there, and then the quote I decided to go with was it's a Hallmark Christmas movies marathon kind of day, which is just perfect for that section. You will see me messing with this sticker from the Wrong Sticker book a lot, and it says Netflix and chill, and it has Elf on the TV screen, and it's perfect for Christmas movies. But Christine was really specific in that she's not talking about your like major Christmas movies. She's talking about Hallmark Christmas, Lifetime, all of those. I went with Hallmark. But so I decided you'll see me mess with that sticker several times, but I just didn't end up putting it on the page because I didn't think it was what she really wanted. So we're gonna just save that sticker and use it another time. So let's get that in there again. Sorry for my head getting in the way there. But this one is cute. It says, I'm so ready to do nothing, which I think, again, perfect for some movie watching. So let's layer that with a red box over here on Friday and Saturday. Super cute, bringing in a little bit of blue, which is good because there's blue over on the left-hand side. So blue in the shirt on the left, blue in the socks on the right. Here's me messing with this box again. I like tried to make it work and I couldn't do it. I do like this red box with the lines though and the holly on it. And Tis the Season was another sticker that I got from Wrong Sticker Book, and again, it just wasn't working right. I didn't like what it looked like, and a lot of times I'll just very gently put something down on the page if I'm wanting to try it out, and immediately I'm like, nope, that's not going to do. But you know what will do? This one right here. That's a for sure, because we need room to write. Where can I add Tis the Season? In this case, it was actually too many words for me, which I know is shocking because I like words all over the page all the time. But it was a little too much because these quotes are pretty wordy that I put on here. And so I didn't want to have too many words across the page. Let's go with a film strip again in the background, and then we're going to layer it with a functional box with a little candy cane, driving home the Christmas feel. Yep, testing that out, looking at it. I know that green box and the red box below it are a little bit similar, but it still worked for me. I thought it was still pretty functional, so I wanted to keep it there. All right, I'm gonna layer a box right over here just because I don't like when they stand alone. I'll decide that eventually. It does end up over there, that goldenrod box. There you go. Goldenrod, and then I will have to balance that out with boxes later on over on the right side. This spread was definitely challenging. You can see I like jump back and forth multiple times. I'm just trying to figure out what looks good, what I would use, how I would use it, and then considering what Christine might want to do with certain areas. So once I got that box, I thought, let's put some headers down because I definitely want to put some bullet points down. I love bullet points. They help me stay organized throughout the week. Header on the left means I definitely want a header on the right. So let's balance out the colors. And then there were not any bullet points in this holiday sticker book in the right colors. So actually there were no bullet points in the sticker book, and I really wanted these specific colors of the stickers I had been using. So I did something a little bit different. I took some of this washi tape, the faux washi tape, and I made my own box bullet points. And this is something I say to do all the time. Like whether you're gonna get a little single hole punch or you're just gonna cut your own bullet points, if you really want them a certain color, then do this. See, I'm just cutting. I wanted red right there. And this way I can move a lot of the colors around the page. They're the same colors I used. I can move the pink over here. I can bring the dark green and the light blue over here. So I'm able to move the colors around the page, and I just made my own. Make your own bullet points. You know, make the stickers work for you. Just because it's a washi strip does not mean you have to use it as a washi strip. All right, here at the end, I need a little bit of functionality over on the weekend. So we're gonna add a couple boxes to Sunday and a mug, because I think if you're watching holiday Christmas movies, you're probably having a mug of hot chocolate. That's just my guess. So we'll add the little mug, a couple boxes over here, a couple last minute little movie edition film strips, and just because I had those stickers left, so I figured I'm gonna go for it and just put them on the page. Otherwise, this spread will be done. Let me know in the comments below, which spread did you like better, the Bookish spread or the Hallmark Movies spread? Ladies, I hope you love your custom spreads this month. If you want to check out how to get a custom spread, you can check out the link to my Patreon that is down below. I will link all of the supplies that I used in this video if you want to check those out as well. All right, I hope that you all have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.